Our customers have loads of different uses. A lot of home offices, a lot of teenager rooms, therapy rooms, music rooms and home gyms. Customers from all different walks of life. If you need a mindful place that you can leave the home but you don't have to travel to, this is where a garden room comes into its own.
I had a high street office, which I was using, and it was a great office, but from a cost point of view, it just didn't really make sense. So I started looking around at solutions then and came across garden rooms.
For me, there was no real line between work and home. It was really becoming an issue for me. I looked at renting in town, I looked at renting locally, we looked at doing an extension, all these kind of different options, and then I saw the garden rooms.
I used to work in the front room of my house, which is not a very creative environment. So I wanted my own space. We looked around at various companies and I kept coming back to garden rooms.
What's the garden room used for? Do they need Wi-Fi? Do they need telephone points, TV points? What sort of lighting they need in the building? So these are the things we would sit down from the very start and talk to the client about. Our ethos in garden rooms is to incorporate the garden room within the garden. So it should look like it's always been there from the very start. And to do that, we need to look at the holistic view of the garden. How the garden is shaped, how the sun comes into the garden, how the garden interacts with the family home. All these elements give us the ingredients to create a specific garden room for each and every customer. Once we get to the build stage, we invite the client back out into the garden room where it's very real. They can decide or feel that, yeah, the desk is potentially going to go there. So we'll have the sockets above the table, for example. We can decide those sort of zones when it's more real.
Building was wonderful. For example, we've a desk in the family, that my husband's grandfather's desk. I suddenly thought, oh, I want to have that there, but I want to be able to see out the window at the same time. So they actually moved the window to work for the desk.
John came out and spoke to us about different size garden rooms, different designs they could be. So the door and windows are in different places. We have a different corner window, and it all just made sense for us in our garden with where we wanted to have it.
Artist studios generally are best positioned facing northern light. This position, while it's not bang on north, it is almost north. I was concerned that it would cut into my garden too much. John reassured me it wouldn't, it would look really well. And he was right.
We get excited when we've got clients that have specific needs. We rise to that challenge, and I think the garden room reflects that.